Blue Stinger is a beautiful state-of-the-art piece of shit. There's something to be said about a game from 1999 in which you can read the tag on the back of a character's denim jeans. The scope and scale of the game's setting, Dinosaur Island. And this is one of like 3 games in the history of the medium that's actually funny. On purpose, not because it's embarrassingly bad, which it is. So what is this monstrosity? Elliot G. Balad and his buddy Tim are fishing off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, the site of one of the 2 meteors that murdered the dinosaurs. Elliot is a member of ESER, which stands for Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Anyway, something happens for some reason. A force field appears around Dinosaur Island, and then monsters attack your boat. And now, Blue Stinger. If you've played a survival horror game before, then you might think this looks familiar. Exploring an environment looking for keys, ammo, and healing items. It's all very Resident Evil, but more. Bigger. It even has 2 characters to choose from, which you can switch to at any time. It's a real boy and his dogs type of game.
Well, who are you?
Dogs. I'm a captain of the SS Deanna.
As you explore, you eventually come across these horrifically mutated people infected by some sort of dinosaur disease. They're called dinocytes. I said they're called dinocytes. Yeah, as in people on Dinosaur Island who are succumbing to a dinosaur disease that is turning them into dinosaur people. They don't even have like a cool dramatic introductory cutscene either. You just walk past one of these piles of limbs on the ground and it jumps up and attacks you. Then when you kill them, they shoot money out of their bodies so you can buy more bullets to kill more of them. The original Japanese release featured these cinematic sweeping camera angles, but when Activision published it in the West, they changed the camera system to this experimental over-the-shoulder third-person camera. Like that could ever catch on. The only reason I bring this up is because the first time I ever played this game, something felt wrong. From a design standpoint, this sort of restrictive, narrow field of view camera seems at odds with the monsters showering the ground in gold, leaving you to swing the camera around like a freak, grubbing for every little coin. So there are a few moments where the Japanese angles were positioned to lead you to certain points of interest. In one part early on, there's a guy stuck in an elevator and the brakes are going to fail in a few minutes, unless you find an emergency stop panel. And so you go forward a little bit and bam, there it is, framed in such a way that you can't possibly ignore it. Check it out on the Western version, it's like impossible to see. But also on the flip side, the Japanese version sometimes obscures doors and stuff with the camera angle, so it's pretty shit in its own ways. Anyway, back to the coins. These things are vital. And yeah, it can be a real grind if you want to buy even half the guns in this game. I can't help but feel like there's some kind of commentary going on here, aside from convenient game design, as Dinosaur Island is the most consumerist research facility I've ever seen. It's as much a research facility as Jurassic Park. Every amenity you can think of is here on this island, so that researchers and their entire families can live comfortably if they have enough cash. There are bars, strip clubs, arcades, grocery stores, toy stores, Bass Pro Shop, and this place, which reminds me of my first job when I was 14, an adult video rental store. I never worked at one of those, but I jacked off enough to consider it my 9 to 5.
Yeah. This Santa's outfit is size LL.
Hey, what are you suggesting?
It's perfect for you.
I guess I have no choice.
It suits you.
And all this is wrapped in a big Christmas bow, since this game takes place on Christmas. There are so many games mainly made for kids that try to be funny with little visual gags and fart noises. Here's a video game joke.
The weapon used to vaporize the Cragmites was a hat. Oh, come on. There's no way a Lombax would invent something that ridiculous.
Oh, really? What about your nuclear-powered rocket sled? Your antimatter bathroom buddy? And let us not forget about the electroshock undergarments you invented last fall.
Stunderwear. Huge seller on Umbris.
That wasn't funny. Now watch this scene.
What a bitch.
If you've played enough video games, even the gameplay is a funny joke. Early on, you have to save a guy by giving him medicine. It's a race against the clock, and every second counts. Your blood's pumping. Is what I would say in like a Metroid or a Resident Evil
This shit's about to blow up.
segment. But in Blue Stinger, a timer appears in the corner of the screen that's 45 minutes long. There's no race against the clock you could possibly endure for 45 minutes and it stay exciting. Either you figure out what you have to do and you do it with like 25 minutes left to spare, or you take too long, you get close to the end of the timer and you just restart using what you've learned the past 45 minutes to do it for real this time. Either way, it sucks. This whole section is a hilarious joke. Loud Christmas music is blasting in your ear. You're hunting for Pen Pen Triicelon characters.
Pen Pen Tina! Pen Pen Sparky! Taco Pen Sneak! Toto Pen Back!
It's one of those moments in a game where you might think it's just kind of bad, but I can't help but give the benefit of the doubt and assuming no one's that crazy. You know, a game that's going to make you put in 2 codes to open up security doors, and the codes are 0030 and 0050. At that point, why even have a code? Why even have a timer? It makes me laugh every time. It's great. Taco Pen Sneak in the porn shop makes Blue Stinger an all-time classic.
What are you doing? Did you go to Rad's place?
I'm looking for Taco Pen.
I guess she doesn't understand jokes.
I love these kind of chicks.